Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we'll be learning how to do a quick and easy lens blur. Okay, so we're going to be turning this into this. So as you can see, we've kind of blurred this sort of space out, and then we brought some of this back to try and make it stand out because there was too much going on before. If you want to follow along, I've provided the stock photo below. So let's get started. First, I'm just going to close this, and then go File, New. I've got my image copied to my clipboard, so I can just press OK, Control V. I'm going to Control click on the background layer, and I'm going to go to Layer, Merge Layers. So now I've got that thing as like a locked layer, so I can't do anything to it. Now first, we want to start by right-clicking our background layer, and then clicking Duplicate Layer. This is so we don't damage our original image, so this is going to be a non-destructive workflow. And then we want to go to Filter, Blur, Lens Blur. So you want to set this to the sort of blur that you want to end up with. So if I wanted to end up with, I don't know, maybe I wanted something like this. My end result of the bits I want to be blurred are going to be this blur. It's kind of difficult to explain, but I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So I'm going to set mine to about 60. Let's go 60. I'm going to press OK. And now, as you can see, this layer above is now blurred. So we want to make sure both layers are visible, and then with your top layer, let's rename it Blur Layer. You can do that by double clicking the text and then changing the name. So make sure that top layer is selected, and then we're going to come down to the bottom of the layers palette and click Create Layer Mask. And now we want to go to the Fill tool and just switch the color to black and then paint it black. This is the way I like to work. So now if we switch back to white, any bits we paint white will now be blurred out. So if we paint the flower white, voila, it's blurred out. So I'm just going to go quickly around this, bring around here. This is a great way of blurring your photos if you just have too much going on and you just want to correct it a tiny little bit. As you can see, I'm correcting it quite a bit. So I'm just going to make that smaller. What I'll do, I'll go up here. Yep, grab the black color. Change the brush size down a bit. You can do that by clicking this little arrow here. And I'm just going to go down. In fact, I'm going to increase the brush radius or size. And then just grab some of that. I'm going to have that out of focus. And if you do make any mistakes, so I'll just make a mistake now. I'm just going to go over. Oh no, I've gone over my plan. You can quickly switch back to black and then just paint over. This is why I love using layer masks to do this sort of thing. So I'm just going to go around the plant, make sure none of it's blurred. And if you want, you can increase the hardness of the brush, which will give your brush a harder edge. I'll show you now. In fact, I'll go all the way. Let's go all the way to 100%. And you can see we've got this really hard edge here. I'll zoom in. Yep. And now I'll show an example of a soft brush. And there you go, you've got a nice soft edge. So you might want to go around the edge of the plant with a hard brush to make sure that you've got no, imperfections. Oh, wrong. Switch back to black. Make the brush a bit bigger. Just to make sure, there you go. I have blurred a bit of it. And there you go. It will bring that hard edge back. There we go. Looking good. Zoom out. And there you have it. If you want to flatten your image, you can just go to Layer, Flatten Image. This will make the file size smaller, as you can see here. And it will bring all those layers into one layer. Okay? So that's it for today, guys. Quite a quick tutorial. Be sure to check in next week. Have a good one.